version 10.10 is finally out. We did have to wait an extra day, but do not worry, I actually got home from Oklahoma yesterday, so that actually kind of works out perfectly. Either way, let's jump right into the patch notes. So, first off, you guys are going to realize that Retail Row has turned Mega Mall back into Retail Row thanks to a Rift Zone. So prices have dropped significantly, ha ha ha. These discounts come at the cost of increased danger though, with the Fiends, aka zombies, coming back only within the Rift Zone of Retail Row. So if you guys do want to find some loot, get some shields and whatnot, I do recommend checking it out. It's not that bad of a spot to go to, as the zombies cannot leave Retail Row, so you guys will not see zombies everywhere across the map, but rather in Retail Row itself. I think that's a great addition as well in terms of not allowing the zombies to be all over the map like they saw in the Halloween event 2 years ago. So with that being said, let's move on to the first LTM that is announced. So World Run LTM says dip, dodge, duck, dive through Tetris, traps, lava pits, and more to become the world's fastest lane runner. 16 players race to complete the course. The first team to collect 30 coins wins. This was obviously from the World Cup creative mode, which obviously Scissors team won. Congratulations to him and their team. So check that out, guys. It is an LTM. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm sure it's a lot of fun to play. I'm sure I will be checking that out before it goes away. But moving on, speaking about LTMs, they unvaulted the sword only for sword fight squads and duo LTMs, and they reduced the environmental damage of such sword from 10,000 to 600. So very different there. We'll see how that kind of works out if they're trying to actually implement the blade later on and they're only using these LTMs to kind of sort out the different changes and kind of find that balance. Anyway, increase the number of resource stacks contained in chests in Tilted Towers from 1 to 3. Now guys, here's the big one, the B.R.U.T.Es. I was a big fan of the airplanes, I will say. I know I was one of the few that liked the airplanes in Season 8, but at the same time, not many people did. It got vaulted, boo-hoo, whatever, we move on. The B.R.U.T.Es are single-handedly the worst item the game has ever seen. I'd rather have them bring back the sword, bring back Thanos, bring back literally anything else that got vaulted from people not liking it, except for the B.R.U.T.Es. Please vault the B.R.U.T.Es. I do not like these things. No one likes these things. But guys, don't fear. They did go ahead and add a targeting laser that appears as players load and fire missiles. Oh wow, yeah, cool beans. In addition to the B.R.U.T.Es gunners, this laser is visible to opponents and teammates. They did go ahead and say that this is to help give clarity to all players on where a gunner is aiming their rockets before they're fired. So, you know what? I believe Cypher PK was the one that said it best when they first announced such quote-unquote nerf. He said, if Mike Tyson was going to tell you that he was going to punch you in the face ahead of time, aka the red laser, same kind of thing, it will still hurt. You will still most likely break your face. It will still not help the overall damage and the overall competitive upgrade and advantage that player has. So, this is not a nerf. We need more. Epic Games, this is my call to action. We need a nerf on B.R.U.T.Es. We need to see them gone. We need to see them out of here. See ya. Sayonara. Peace out. Moving on, the time before the B.R.U.T. explodes after the self-destruction countdown has initiated has been increased from 4 seconds to 5. Oh my god, wow, cool. Improved visual and audio feedback during the self-destruction sequence. So these timing, audio, and visual adjustments aim to address the issue with overall readability of the self-destruct sequence. B.R.U.T.Es can now be entered directly from glider mode. So, you know, if you guys glide down from the battle bus and happen to find a B.R.U.T., you do not need to land on the ground first, but rather fly right into it. So that way, you guys can have a grand old game of just stomping other people like a noob and stomping other people that are more skillful and actually want to play the real Fortnite game. No hate. But they upgraded the B.R.U.T. spawn logic for large team respawn game modes, so B.R.U.T.Es will now spawn intermediately throughout the match instead of waiting for storm phases to end. The B.R.U.T.Es abandoned in a storm will self-destruct after 30 seconds. B.R.U.T.Es will appear on the minimap after 15 seconds if no players are in either seat. On Saturday, August 10th, they lower the spawn rate of the B.R.U.T. per storm circle in arena and tournament playlist. We will continue to monitor the impact of this change in advance of next week's Champion Series event. Oh, guys, I cannot tell you how much that really grinds my gears. I don't mean to quote Peter Griffin, but you know how it is. Anyway, they did go ahead and they reduced the spawn rate of the brutes. So in the beginning of the match, 21.5% chance that between 1 to 3 brutes will spawn. Previously, it was 100% chance that between 2 to 4 brutes would spawn. Storm 1 with 44% chance it spawns between 1 to 4 brutes, and it was previously 100%. 40% for Storm 2, Storm 3 is 40%, Storm 4 has 10%, and Storm 5 has 3%. So, I just don't understand why Epic thinks that these brutes are fun to play with, or are fair and even. Either way, moving on, the bug fixes, they fix an issue in which opponents' brutes would sometimes not be visible. So, what's more overpowered than brutes itself? How about invisible brutes? Oh wow, what a concept! That's not overpowered. Great. Guys, I wish I included a webcam in this commentary because you guys could see me smirking at the camera very, very sarcastically. But moving on, the brutes can no longer be used to traverse the map faster than intended. The turn rate of brutes' turrets is no longer frame rate dependent. So, with that being said, gameplay, we're moving on. A Rift Zone has replaced the Mega Mall POI with Retail Row. Retail Row now spawns hordes of fiends who charge at players. Fiends may drop a weapon, consumable, or ammo upon being eliminated. Fiends cannot go outside the Retail Row Rift Zone as mentioned, and fiends will not appear in certain game modes. Chests and ammo containers will now open when destroyed, which is fantastic. It makes it so much easier if you are destroying tables and chairs that might have chests or ammo crates on them. But known issue, destroying a chest or ammo container by destroying the object it is placed on will not open it. But they do plan to have that issue resolved in the next update, the version 10.2 update. And so the bug fix of the week 1 and week 2 hidden Battlestar events can now be collected, and fix an issue in which the bush would reset its displayed equip timer. If the player tried to activate it multiple times, players would still be able to equip the bush at the intended time, but the displayed timer would be incorrect. So for all you bush players, good job, clap clap. Fix an issue in which supply drop smoke would not appear in the box, was not in sight. Trees no longer turn into different kind of trees upon being damaged. This includes snow-covered trees no longer turning into no snow-covered tree. So, fix an issue in which chests would sometimes already be broken or opened at the start of a match. The Welcome to Tilted Town message no longer loops when players enter and exit Tilted Towers. It also no longer overlaps storm warnings. The walking over in motion bottle / fancy flip toys no longer cause a camera issue. Fantastic. Going down to events. They pushed a fix on August 5th to address an arena matchmaking issue causing players to be matched within a wider, huge range than intended. So because players are now matched within a narrow height range, some players may experience longer queue times. This is to ensure higher quality matches. So with Playgrounds, they did fix an issue involving chests being unopenable in Tilted Town. Now, performance further improved performance to reduce the chance of players landing on POIs with low level of detail, which I still get, and we have been getting those for the last couple updates, seasons, whatnot, that have been bugging me because they keep saying they're going to fix it, and they don't. So come on, Epic, please, let's fix it. I know it's a big thing to ask, but let's go. Let's get the high detailed details in there. So, art and animation, this one's important. So, the plastic patroller outfit visual update. So, they added mud smears, wear and tear, and brighter outlines. So, these changes were added to prevent this outfit from providing a camouflage effect in certain areas of the map, which was making it very difficult to see. Obviously, guys, if we bring back Moisty Mire, which there is a lot of clues and leaks and whatnot to Paradise Palms turning into Moisty Mire, obviously that green plastic patroller outfit will blend in like a charm. So I'm glad to see that kind of happen. All players who previously purchased this outfit may have the option to refund it without using a refund token if they do choose to do so. This refund option will be available for 30 days with the timer starting after your next login. So they updated the Mecha Team Leader outfit idle animation to its original version, and they improved the visuals of the emotical wrap on weapon. They also went ahead and enabled reverb on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Now, in terms of the UI, the contextual tutorial system, so they have a brand new tutorial system, a tip system designed to help guide and teach players new to Battle Royale. This system displays tips to players during matches. Even tip appears in situations it is most relevant to, and can be toggled on or off in the game settings tab, and it is set to on by default. So they updated the item shop background as well, with the bug fixes of the tiles for completing missions no longer display 0 and are no longer missing a check mark. Suggested challenges on the map screen no longer take up the entire space or show level up missions, and the tiles for limited time missions no longer display quote unquote soon, when it should display the time remaining. And they fixed a couple things in replay mode and mobile, and as you guys all know, creative and save the world. So guys, that is it for today. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the brand new Zombies in Retail Row, as well as the B.R.U.T. quote-unquote nerf, and if you guys want to see it nerfed or vaulted, let me know in the comment section down below. Top box is a previous video like always, which is another Fortnite update video. We are done with traveling for quite a bit, guys, so expect more videos, more streams over at mixer.com/ZevHadar if you guys are looking forward to that. Bottom box is a mystery video like always. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day.